Nepal has three geographical regions, that is mountain, hills and Terai. Terai is actually a fertile and plain land of Nepal. Due to its fertile land, which is suitable for agricultural purpose, more than half of the population of Nepal reside in Terai region. Today our topic is about Madheshi people of Terai in Nepal. So let's start guys. So Madheshi people is generally used for several ethnic people living in Terai region of Nepal, literally meaning the people of Madhesh. Yeah, Terai means Madhesh in Nepali. They are those people who are non-Pahari people with a non-Nepali language. The term Madheshi became a wide recognized name for Nepalese citizen with an Indian cultural background only after 1990. Madheshi people comprises various cultural groups such as Hindu caste groups, Muslim, Marwaris, Brahmin and Dalit caste groups. Ethnic groups like Maithils, Bhojpuris, Awadhi, Bajika, Tharu and Rajbansi speaking people. Many of these groups share cultural traditions, educational and family ties with people living in south of the international border in Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. Tharu people and Pahari people living in Terai do not consider themselves as Madheshi. Let's talk about some history of Madheshi people. Since the late 18th century, the Shah rulers of Nepal encouraged people living in India to settle in the eastern Terai through a series of subsidies granted to new settlers. In 1770s and 1780s, Bihari farmers migrated to Terai following a severe flood of the Kosi river and drought. They converted forest into agricultural land. To promote the economic development of Terai, people from hills were invited to settle. Between 1860s and 1951, people from India immigrated and settled in this region. Immigration of Indian farmers and laborers was particularly high during the rule of Rana dynasty between 1846 and 1950. They settled foremost in the eastern Nepal together with native Terai people. This increased immigration facilitated the expansion of cultivated land, which provided revenue for the state in the form of taxes by farmers, duties for filling and export of timber, and fees for the grazing of cattle on pasture during dry seasons. In mid-19th century, Muslim people from Awadh region were invited to settle in the far western Nepal, where they received large forested areas for conservation to agriculture. People of at least 21 Indian ethnic groups immigrated between 1933 and 1966. In 1952, a Nepali Citizenship Act was passed that entitled all those immigrants to obtain Nepali citizenship who had stayed in the country for at least 5 years. The Citizenship Act of 1963 entitled immigrants to receive Nepali citizenship if they were able to read and write Nepali and engage in business. In 1981, the Indian Ministry of Foreign Affairs estimated that about 3.2 million people of Indian origin lived in Nepal, of which 2.4 million had received Nepali citizenship. In 2006, the Nepal Citizenship Act was amended to the effect that people born before 1990 and residing permanently in the country obtain the right of Nepal citizenship. About 2.3 million people received citizenship certificates. The Constitution of Nepal 2015 contains provision for a Nepali citizenship by naturalization, which can be acquired by foreign women who are married to Nepali men and children of a Nepali women and foreign men. Within the area of 33,998.8 square kilometer, the Nepal Terai constitute about 23.1% of Nepal's land area. About 51% of the population of Nepal reside in Terai, having more than 125 ethnic groups. The culture of Madheshi people is complex and diverse. The Muslim and indigenous people speak their own language and have different cultural traditions that differ from the Hindu caste system. Caste groups include Baniya, Brahman, Dhobi, Kalawar, Kevat, Kshatriya, Kumar, Kurmi, Kushwaha, Teli, Suri, Yadav, Musar, Dhobi, Chamar, etc. So let's talk about some languages of Terai people. Well, Madheshi people speak Maithili, Bhojpuri, Urdu, Awadhi, Hindi, Tharu and also Rajbansi language. Let's discuss some of the languages. Tharu language. Tharu language is spoken by Tharu people of Terai and neighboring regions of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar in India. This language is spoken by majority of the people in Nepal. Similarly, language also varies from district to district. For example, the Tharu spoken in Chitwan Valley as a whole has superficial similarities with Awadhi. The Tharu language in this part is called Chitwania Tharu language. Dangaura Tharu is spoken west of Gandaki river by 1.3 million people. Also, Kochila Tharu is spoken in the eastern Terai by approximately 250,000 people. Bhojpuri. Bhojpuri is an Indo-Aryan language spoken mainly in central Terai and in Indian states such as Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. It is closely related to Odia, Bengali and Assamese. Along with Bhojpuri, Magahi and Maithili are grouped together as the languages of Bihar. Awadhi. Awadhi is mainly spoken in western Terai and northern Indian states, Uttar Pradesh. The name Awadh is connected to Ayodhya, the ancient city which is regarded as the homeland of Hindu god Ram. Maithili. It is an Indo-Aryan language spoken mainly in eastern Terai and Indian states like Bihar and Jharkhand. It is the second most spoken language in Nepal after Nepali. The ethnicity belongs to Maithili language is called Maithil. The people of districts such as Sarlahi, Mohottari, Dhanusa, Sunsari, Siraha, Morang and Saptari. Maithili is spoken in vast majority. The Language Commission of Nepal has recommended Maithili language to be made an official administrative language of Madhesh province and Kosi province. Rajbansi language. Rajbansi is a Bengali Assamese language spoken mainly in two districts of Nepal, that is Jhapa and Moran. But large number of people speak this language in West Bengal and Assam, state of India. As it is Bengali and Assamese origin language, it is closely related to Surjapuri, Kochila, Kamtapuri and Rangpuri language. Urdu. Primarily, Madheshi Muslims speak Urdu but also Awadhi, Bhojpuri, Maithili and Rajbansi depending on whether they live in western, central or eastern Terai. The dhoti, gamcha and kurta for males and sari for women are some traditional dresses of Madheshi people. In conclusion, the caste of Madheshi people are of Indian origin and are highly related to Indian tradition, languages, looks, costume, culture, etc. Since they live in Nepal, they had got Nepali citizenship, so they can be considered as Nepali as per their geographical identity as a whole. Madheshi people have a lots of diversity in culture, tradition, religion, language, costume, etc. So guys, these were some of the facts related to Madheshi people. I hope you love this video a lot. So thanks for watching this video guys.